All right, happy Friday to each and every one of you guys, wherever you are located around the world. You guys can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about Book of Meme. I appreciate your guys' support, spending time with me on a day-to-day basis and watching these updates. It means the world to me. But let's take a look at what's happening because, boy, I have been receiving some comments and, those comments are kind of driving me crazy, and I will explain exactly what I mean. So, starting out, if we're looking at the overall market, we can pretty much see everything seems to be down. And surprisingly, Bitcoin is not below 66K. But even though that's the case, you're still seeing altcoins going down right now. And why is that the case? The case is because of Bitcoin dominance. Dominance has gone up, due to some Bitcoin uncertainty. Obviously, the halving month, some people are bearish, so I think that is causing a little bit of uncertainty around Bitcoin's price, which of course is causing the dominance to go up, and altcoins are lagging behind Bitcoin. But let's take a closer look at Book of Meme, and I'm going to share some things with you guys, and of course then we will talk about what is happening. So if we're looking at Book of Meme's price right now, it's currently sitting at 0.0135 cents, down 16% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down 15% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Now, if we're looking at its market valuation, it's currently sitting at 927 million, just shy of $1 billion. We are below the $1 billion market cap, which is a psychological, market valuation. But, we need to consider what's happening across the market, and the 24-hour trading volume is sitting above $500 million. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, there's a lot of comments coming in, and you're kind of driving me crazy, as I've said. I'm going to share exactly why they're kind of driving me crazy. So let's give it a refresh live in terms of, the total meme coin market cap. It's currently sitting at $58.8 billion, down 2.1%. And one thing I want you guys to be focusing on right now, forget about Book of Meme for a second. Look at the overall market. Overall, of course, people are going to come out and say, oh, but Joe Biden is moving like crazy. There's always going to be one coin here and there that's going to be, up in the market while, the overall market is seeing a little bit of a pullback. But let's take a look at the last 24 hours. Majority of the market is down right now. And, this is why you need to educate yourself, especially to the newcomers coming in the market that are, just blindly commenting, oh, Book of Meme is going down. Take a look at the overall market. Take a look at Dog with Hat. Take a look at Floki. Take a look at Bonk. Everything is correlated with the price of Bitcoin, and that is why we take a look at Bitcoin on a day-to-day basis. That is why we discuss Bitcoin's price on a day-to-day basis. No one is to blame if you have not done your due diligence and research, and you're too worried about your investments, not always just going up in straight one line. Then guess what? You need to educate yourself how this market works. No one is going to do that for you. And what the craziest thing that's driving me crazy right now is I saw a few comments coming in, and I kid you not, majority of the people, they understand what's going on. They understand the risk factor. They understand, you have to do your due diligence and research. But there's going to be trolls here and there that is just so funny, but it gets really frustrating at the same time. I saw one comment coming in and saying, oh, I thought Book of Meme is going to be the next Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, but it's dumping. Oh, so you're telling me Shiba Inu just went straight to where's the market valuation it saw last cycle? No. Shiba Inu had massive pullbacks, massive retracements. And then, around that time, there were trolls that were talking bad about these coins too. And then look where they are at. Look at Dog with Hat, for instance. Same thing. Pepe, same thing. So you need to understand how the market works. You need to understand what meme coins are. Obviously, if you're emotionally attached to your coins and you're looking at them 24/7 and you cannot focus on your day-to-day life, then guess what? That's telling you that you're overly invested. You're doing something wrong. You are overly invested. As I've always said in every single video, always invest what you can afford to lose, and always do your own due diligence. And that's something the newcomers need to get really a grasp of. But let's continue. So if we're looking at the dominance, like I said, going to 54.5%, and this is one of the reasons as to why we're seeing majority of the coins right now that are lagging behind Bitcoin. And you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin right now is currently sitting at 57,582. We did see BTC go all the way up to $68,689, but seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. But remember, halving is coming up in about 2 weeks, but we're going into the weekend, and on the weekends we do tend to see more manipulation than usual. I personally think if the price of BTC is able to close its daily candle above $68,000 today, we could see a rally going into the weekend. I am expecting that, or going into the weekend. So do let me know your thoughts down below. I still think, after if that was a rejection, if that was not able to happen, as I've said in my past updates, I think we could go all the way down below $64,000, close the CME gap, and then I think we're going to start rallying back up towards all-time high. So that's what I'm currently taking a look at in terms of Bitcoin. But if you're looking at our good old friend Bome, you guys can see what Bome is doing. So Bome has seen, a significant pullback. And, if you want to put this move into perspective, just from April 3rd at the 1858 zone, you did see a pullback of about 27.45%. And that is due to the entire market reacting to this, not just Bome. And one thing I want you guys to be focusing on right now is that, we're back above still the key support line at the 1301. And that is what you need to understand. We're still above that, and I'm okay with this. Could we drop to that support line? Definitely. That is a move of only about 4% for us to see that. And right now we are being supported by this 1356 zone. It is a support, but obviously if Bitcoin were to see a little bit of a shaky movement, we could see a retest down here and then maybe see a bounce. But overall, if you're looking at it from its low on March 18th, if you examine the price charts from that point on, you are seeing this upwards trend formation for Book of Meme. We are seeing a little bit of a pullback, but you need to understand that this is part of the market cycle. Nothing's going to go up straight forever. Nothing's going to look pretty. Usually when the projects launch like this, those are the times where, the crazy momentum usually does tend to come. But there will be times where, coin starts being correlated with the overall broader market. And that's what we're seeing happening with Book of Meme right now. So, still above this key support line, I'm totally fine with that. I would like to see the price of Book of Meme hold above the support, but if it's not able to hold above the support, we could potentially retest a 1208 zone. So the 1208 zone is something that we need to keep ourselves prepared for in case Bitcoin does see that drop that I'm talking about. So we will take it one step at a time. As of now, I'm liking the fact that it's still above the support line. Hopefully we get our way back up to the 1518 zone. If we're able to get past that, and even if we're able to stay above the 1518 zone, it's totally okay in my opinion. And in order for us to see the 1518 zone, that's a move of about only 12.6%. And I think that we could reclaim the spot quite sooner than a lot of people think. Just need to see Bitcoin stabilizing somewhere. But that is it for today's update. Do let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.